Hello everyone, welcome to this week's model news update. Next week is Chinese New Year, and surprisingly, some new products have already been revealed this week. Let's take a look at what's new this week. First, Changlong broke the news again, announcing the official release of the Unicorn Gundam No. 2, Banshee, priced at $23. Following the release of the RG High New Gundam, the 5503D titanium-plated version of the RG High New Gundam has also been officially released, with a pre-order price of $23. It really is the KO manufacturer's routine. Every time they release a high-quality KO version, they'll definitely follow up with a super expensive electroplated version. Angry Birds model presents the MR-style Destinier type, complete with a metal frame and dazzling wings. I guess the manufacturer would make a Destiny R as soon as the previous model was released. My review kit is still on its way, and I expect to release a video next week. In addition, the new manufacturer Crab Boss has brought out an enlarged version of the MG scale Hygog, currently priced at $5.50. Judging from the price, it seems to be a simple enlarged version of the HG model, without any skeleton or internal mechanical structure, just a larger size. The biggest news this week is Eddas Technology's announcement of its new mobile suit plan for 2026, including the GM mass production Captain's mobile suit and the GM Heavy Power version. Judging from the images, these are essentially recolored versions of the GTO GM and the Heavy Armored GM. I'm quite looking forward to these two mobile suits, given Eddas's generally good value for money. A promotional video for Eddas's latest product, the RGU, will be shown at the end of the video. As expected, Eddas has released a new update, the domestically produced MGSD Asgard type. Along with it comes a giant mechanical arm component. The product inherits the 1/100 scale Asgard design, but features more intricate internal structures and interactive effects, including multiple armor deployment options and a replaceable backpack. It also marks the first time that MG scale and MGSD have been linked. Project Zero has also brought along the MGSD Wing Snow White Dwarf Star Runner accessory pack, which is now officially on sale. Players who have pre-ordered will receive an additional display stand accessory. In addition, the KO version of the MB-style Metal Skeleton Freedom Gundam model has been officially unveiled. Produced by the new brand Azure Sword, it is expected to be priced at $80 and will be available for pre-order. It comes with a large number of attack effect parts. Alayevage Nanotechnologies' MGSD Barbados Lupus has also updated its mass production assembly instructions, including battery model information, corrections to errors in the manual, and news leaks expected before the Chinese New Year. Supa Studios unveiled the MGSD Gundam Aerial, surprisingly listing it for $6.80, only to quickly drop the price to $6. This surprise move by Supa Studios directly impacted the GL model, whose molds were barely completed and hadn't even been officially announced before being slapped in the face by Supa Studios' $6 price tag. Meanwhile, according to unconfirmed reports, a total of 7 manufacturers will release MGSD versions of the Gundam Aerial. It remains to be seen how many more will follow Supa's lead. In addition, Supa Studio also announced the production plan for RG Zeong. I didn't expect this day to come. I just don't know if it will include the Zeong Final Battle accessory pack. Following Super, GL has also announced its own MGSD Gundam Aerial, priced at $6.60 for pre-order. While slightly more expensive than Super's, it includes additional ring effects and a stand, giving it a chance to capture some market share. Other manufacturers haven't made any moves yet, but I predict they won't have much of a chance. The third Dana model, seeing the news, felt they might not be able to grab market share, so they immediately opened pre-orders at $5.90. But what's the meaning of the manufacturer setting a 200-day shipping time? The key issue is that such a long time frame, and the product quality is unclear. Is it just jumping on the bandwagon before even starting production? In addition, another new manufacturer, Ishan 3301, has released the Gundam Requiem for Vengeance Zaku 2, priced at $3.50. The original Bandai model is of very high quality, but the quality of the KO version is uncertain. I don't plan to review this one, since it's an HG model and the price is acceptable. I suggest everyone just buy the original Bandai version. GBC Workshop has released the MB-style Gundam Asia R4 type. I knew GBC would release this. The current pre-order price is $8.50, and the first print bonus is a 3-red robotic arm. Meanwhile, Shingdong has surprisingly re-released its products, updating the entire series with scaled-down MGEX Unicorn Gundam models, which have been confirmed to include LED lights. Other manufacturers typically enlarge RG versions, but Shingdong is simply scaling down the MGEX. I honestly don't understand their true thinking. I can't even imagine what the selling points, the frame and internal structural details, would be completely lost when scaling down from MG to HG scale. I'm particularly curious to see how the lights fit into this scaled-down model. Then, the new Star HG Goof and our 35 Creation Goof are nearing the end of the trial molding stage, and the price will be announced and pre-orders will begin soon. Next up is Quantum Technology, which announced its ELS-0Q project. Currently, only a render is available, but it looks quite interesting. However, the previous company, Robot Model, is still nowhere to be found, and now they've created a new company. Is this preparation for scamming people next year? Current information indicates a formal release at the end of 2026. In addition, the MR-Style 1/100 scale Red Gundam Astray produced by Mo Jung-hun is being re-released, featuring a unique muscular design as its selling point. Priced at $17, it is expected to be released within 2 weeks. Okay, that's all for this week's news. Looks like this Chinese New Year won't be quiet either. First, Happy New Year everyone! Video updates may be reduced during the holiday, but there won't be any interruptions. Please follow my channel, like, and share. See you next Sunday.
Neural link system concentration normal. Control module check. Nuclear reactor energy output normal. Auxiliary system check. Valkyrie stands ready.
Lines clear. Hatch secure. Clear for takeoff.
Your own business, you idiot.